Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about your metabolism. And a common question that always comes up is my metabolism broken, or the messages that we hear everywhere to boost your metabolism or get your metabolism revving. You know what, honestly, I like to call bullshit on a lot of that stuff. If you know me, I'm an evidence-based practitioner. I make sure to focus on things that are actually true and actually work. So know your metabolism is not broken. You have downregulation, or your body has adapted to the amount of exercise you're doing or the amount of calories that you're eating or under eating, basically. So your metabolism has not been broken. You are not broken, and there's ways to resolve this and fix this. There's ways to boost your metabolism, so to speak. And today I wanted to talk about that. If you are new here, make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you get the most recent videos and get notified when I put them out. I'm putting out videos every 2 weeks now, so hopefully if you have any questions, always drop them in the comments because I'd love to cover those in upcoming videos. The nature of the beast, our primal bodies are able to adapt to things when things were scarce in the past. So if food was very scarce, our body would downregulate and make sure it's actually a survival mechanism for our bodies in order to survive and thrive. So if you didn't have a lot of food and we were in famine, our bodies would adapt to that and we would downregulate. And your metabolism is not broken, so those are the things that you need to realize, that you're not broken. It can take time for your body to recover, get to the highest metabolism that it can be, if that's even a thing. And there's a way around this. You don't need to put your body into this big suppression. Even if you do have a physical, maybe you're focusing on getting a little bit leaner, or you're just working on recovering your body, improving performance, things like that, and you're seeing your body start to show signs that your body has adapted to this. There are ways around this. One way is reverse dieting, or eating more and exercising less. So I will cover that in another upcoming video, so make sure to wait around and check out that one. This is the reason why when people go on their crazy fad diets, or which I have done things in the past, low calorie diets, over exercising, over training, whatever you want to call it, your body adapts to this amount of exercise or the little amount of calories that you're having, and you hit a plateau and you start to no longer either lose weight, and your body has adapted to the amount of calories that you have. So you're doing all the things. You punched in something in MyFitnessPal, you got the 1200 calorie diet, you've been following it for a really long time, you may have seen some changes, and all of a sudden you're not losing weight anymore. Maybe you start binging, and all of a sudden you're gaining weight rather rapidly because your body has adapted to very low calories. So anytime you go to even your maintenance level, your body puts on fat. So this can be seen, I've seen this myself, when I was yo-yo dieting, doing good all week and then binging on the weekends, or eating clean all week, and then, or all day, and then all of a sudden the nights would happen and all of a sudden I couldn't stop myself and I would overeat, or I would diet for a long period of time, chronic dieting, over dieting. See this a lot in those women that are doing this. It is not beneficial to eat as low calories as possible. And this is why there's a smart and evidence-proven based approach to, if you want to get leaner or you want to focus on a physical, there's a way about it that is, more science-focused, and you need to tune into other pieces of your body too, and making sure that you're doing things appropriately, you're not slashing calories, you're not going like all keto or all whatever, and it really is about calories in, calories out. When you're over exercising, you're putting your body in a place where it just thinks that's normal. So it's your body's expecting that. So it downregulates itself too, and it adapts to the amount of cardio that you're doing, which is why if you stop all the cardio, people tend to gain weight rather rapidly, and it's like it backfires on you, especially when you try to do the balls to the wall thing where you're like, oh, I'm just going to start doing 2-a-days, and you see great progress, and all of a sudden your body adapts to that and you become exhausted, your hormones get thrown off, maybe you lose your period, maybe you're exhausted and you're having issues with other things like satiety, and your hunger hormones are out of control. This can be caused by the amount of exercise you're doing, but it's also your body adapting to it. So your body's now adapted to that and it's your new normal. This becomes a real big problem because one, it can impact your quality of life, and we do not want to be impacting quality of life. The other thing is it can throw off hormones. It can throw off, you can lose your period, or even if you don't, you can get irregular periods. You can start to notice some fatigue. Your hair and nails change. You're physically exhausted. You don't feel right. Maybe you're cold all the time and you just don't, you feel run down all the time. It can throw off your thyroid hormones. It can throw off many different areas. And this is why, unless for some reason you're focusing on a performance, a marathon or something like that, it's not always the best thing to increase the amount of exercise you're doing and just cut calories, slash them like crazy. Because even if you're focused on a physique goal, you should be eating as much calories as possible, the highest amount of calories as possible, in order to get to your goals in a healthy approach to it. When you're eating less than your BMR, which is your basal metabolic rate, this is your natural, the amount of calories or energy your body needs in order to just function, do the daily things. If you were lying in bed just sick or something like that, this is the normal amount of calories that your body needs. Everything else is different. It's beyond that. So this is the basic stuff that you need. If you're going beyond what your BMR is, you're putting your body into a very, very bad state. You're going to start to notice the functions start shutting off. Like I said, you can lose your period, or you can start noticing other hormonal issues. This is when the increases of obsessions with food and like thinking about food constantly, because food is now scarce, that your body is looking for it everywhere. So if you're under eating, you're doing all the things to like restrict, and then your body is, in your mind, is naturally going to a place where it's trying to, feast your famine, so to speak. So you're trying to get in food. Your body's trying to get in food. So this is why it's like when your natural primal instinct is to go find food everywhere or think about food, because if you were living out in the day where you're just traveling and you're trying to look for food, you're looking for meat, you're looking for whatever that is, foraging berries, you're constantly thinking about it, so your body's responding in a way so you can go and get that food. So I've gone on a little bit of a tangent here. So the most important thing is that you're not under eating and that you're getting your body enough fuel to feed your exercise levels and to feed everything else, and you're not shutting down things. Your metabolism is not broken. It can be fixed. You can work on either reverse dieting or increasing calories, decreasing exercise. And like I said, I'm going to cover this in another video. But the important thing to remember is that your body will adapt over time, and it will learn to eat more and take in more fuel too. So you can reverse diet, you can start eating more, and your body and metabolism will increase again. How long this will take, I can't tell you. Your body can tell you. So whether you've been dieting for years or you've been dieting for a few months, it will depend on your body and how long you're willing to focus on improving your metabolism or boosting your metabolism and really getting your natural TDEE, which is your total daily energy expenditure, up. So not only just the amount of calories that you're burning from just like exercise and things like that, it's just the overall calories your body needs. This is why it's important to focus on resistance training, things along those lines, to build up your muscle, to increase your metabolism, so to speak. So the whole thing here is basically you need to eat more and you need to exercise less if you're in a situation where your body and metabolism has adapted to very low calories. So I hope this was helpful. I hope this explanation made sense to you guys. Let me know in the comments if not, and I will see you next week.